Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of LoongArch64, a custom ISA from Loongson in China. It's a really interesting architecture, and we're going to explore some of its unique features.
I'm excited. I've heard whispers about LoongArch64, but haven't had a chance to really dig into the details. What makes it stand out from other ISAs?
Well, for starters, it's a custom design, which is pretty rare these days. And, unlike many ISAs, the vector extensions, LSX and LSAX, 128-bit and 256-bit respectively, are incredibly well documented, thanks to the reverse engineering efforts of Jiaji Chen. Less than / person 1 greater than. Less than person 1 greater than.
That's amazing! Reverse engineering a whole vector instruction set. That's dedication. So what are some of the key highlights you found particularly interesting?
Oh, there are so many. The conditional branching based on vector elements being 0 or non-zero is really elegant. It's similar to SSE's PTEST, but much more granular. And the bit manipulation instructions, set, reset, toggle, are just plain cool. You don't often see that level of fine-grained control at the vector level. Less than / person 1 greater than. Less than person 1 greater than.
I see. That's a significant improvement over having to use more complex workarounds. What about other unique features?
Absolutely. The 128-bit arithmetic is a standout. Many ISAs lack native support for that. And the ability to select any 64-bit subword from a 128-bit word is incredibly useful. Plus, the instructions for calculating absolute values of differences and sums of absolute values are really handy for certain algorithms. Less than / person 1 greater than. Less than person 1 greater than.
Those are all very practical features. It sounds like they've really thought about the needs of developers. What about some of the more unusual or less common instructions?
Ah, yes. The widening addition is quite unique. Adding even or odd elements of a given width to produce a wider result is a clever optimization. And the horizontal integer scanning, which finds the first negative number and returns its index, is quite sophisticated. Less than / person 1 greater than. Less than person 1 greater than.
Wow, that horizontal scanning sounds powerful. It could significantly speed up certain search algorithms. What about the logical operations? Are they standard fare, or is there anything special there?
The logical operations are pretty comprehensive. They include all the usual suspects, AND, OR, XOR, but also AND not OR, and OR not, which are less common but very useful. And the bit select operation is a nice touch. Less than / person 1 greater than. Less than person 1 greater than.
It's impressive how many features they've packed in. Does it have any weaknesses? Anything you found lacking?
Well, the lack of ternary logic is a bit of a missed opportunity, I think. But overall, the instruction set is remarkably complete and well designed. The immediate values used for indexing and range specification are a bit limiting, but it's a trade-off for performance. Less than / person 1 greater than. Less than person 1 greater than.
A fair point. It's always a balancing act between flexibility and performance. So overall, what's your take on LoongArch64?
I'm incredibly impressed. It's a well-designed ISA with many unique and powerful features. The community support, especially with the reverse engineered documentation, is also a huge plus. It's definitely an ISA to watch. Less than / person 1 greater than. Less than person 1 greater than.
I completely agree. Thanks for this insightful overview. It's been a fascinating discussion.
My pleasure. And to our listeners, thanks for tuning in to Tech Bytes and News. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of LoongArch64. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.